Amna. Thank you so much for joining me today, yaar. How are you feeling?
I'm all right, feeling great. Thank you very much. आप कैसी हैं?
Good, alhamdulillah. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Amna. Where are you based and what is it that you do?
I am based in Toronto at the moment, and I'm a textile artist by profession. Not profession, by choice. By profession, I am a textile designer, and I was a print design major, but I chose something which was completely not print design and or very hand embroidery and sort of craft oriented, if you'd like to say it in layman language. And ab usko design intervention कहते हैं. My thesis was based around creating embroideries inspired by nature, and I used whatever techniques came to me, but it was predominantly based around hand embroidery. So I watercolor, screen print, tried different mediums, tried adding things like wood, wires, whatever I could, 20 years back, जितनी मेरी knowledge और sense उस वक्त मुझे I think enable कर रही थी, या freedom था कि यार ये कर सकते हैं, ये कर सकते हैं. तो I think उस time के लिए I did whatever I could. As soon as I graduated, I was offered a job at Khadi, and I was hired as a textile designer. I was the third designer, I believe, for the business, and it was a lot of fun because I knew I had very limited time in Pakistan, and it was my own hunger to learn whatever I could because it was a running business. They were doing a lot of things. I was primarily hired to do menswear, but apologies to all the men, but it was really boring. And so I wanted to do that and learn everything else alongside. So within that time frame, जो भी मेरे पास था, I tried myself at designing whatever product I could, and right after I moved to Dubai, and then the family things started happening. I'm a mother of 4 kids. And when I was, I think 5 years after, I was freelancing in between, doing many different things, sometimes my embroidery, sometimes anything else that came along. But I was never in the right headspace to give it all out. कि मुझे ये पता हो कि जो मैं कर रही हूँ वो मुझे ही नहीं अच्छा लग रहा था. Like मैं काम मुझे कोई काम ऑर्डर मिल जाता था एम्ब्रॉयडरी करने का. एक्चुअली अब मैं सोचती हूँ तो मुझे बहुत अच्छी जगह से कमीशंस मिल रहे थे. They were very big, multinational type businesses, जहाँ से companies, जहाँ से मुझे commission order आ रहे थे कि I do wall hangings, but I did whatever I did, but I was never satisfied. I think जैसे मुझे करके एक होता है ना, आपको अंदर से होता है. Maybe I wasn't in the right headspace. Khadi ventured out as an international business at that time, and I was hired as the first employee for the business, not knowing what I was doing because मेरी degree एक textile designer की थी. मेरा experience जो था वो भी textile design के around था. So I entered retail this way, and retail for the international market, trying to understand it for the business that was still very much operating in Pakistan, and then trying to learn and then explain it to everyone back home कि international trading standards क्या हैं, उनकी compliance क्या है, store design क्या होता है, training क्या है, customer service क्या है. और so it was exhilarating for me because as I was hungry to learn something new every day at my previous time when I was working, इस वक्त भी मुझे हर दफा कुछ थोड़े दिन में बहुत ही different चीज से exposure होता था. So that was great for my own mental sort of growth. I was learning everything on job. It was very challenging, but it was very, very satisfying. 2017, I had to make a choice between life or life, being alive or life. And I obviously chose to be alive. So I came to Canada with my 4 kids and nothing just for ourselves, leaving everything behind. And not knowing where my marriage was heading, not knowing कि हम आगे यहाँ रहेंगे कैसे, because I came to Canada as a visitor. And why Canada? Because all my family lives here. My parents and I have two brothers. So that took, I think that shake took a drastic toll on my mental health in every way, in every aspect of being challenged.
After you moved to Canada, and of course with, however the things had happened, shift hua tha, life change hui, everything was, in a new uncertain kind of place. So it's obvious the mental health could have suffered or have been affected. I wouldn't say suffered, but yes, of course it is affected. So I'd love you to talk about how therapy came into play. Did you go through therapy? And also, if you did, how did you find art as a therapy or being able to express? How did art help you? And also the comparison between the normal therapy that you go through. You talk to people and you get the whole thing cleaned up. So if you can tell us a little bit about how art and other ones compare in your life, in your understanding.
Okay. I'd just like to explain over here slightly about both the therapies, like the general therapy that we go to, and then how we get to the therapy that is based around art or meditation or anything else that works for us. I think the shift in me came. We started seeing a therapist in Dubai. I was in therapy for 4 months before I was empowered enough to start thinking about my own self. क्योंकि उससे पहले मुझे बहुत सारे लोग कहते हैं कि why now and why not before? And the reason is that therapy really, I think my brain was really clogged with so much happening. तो उससे मुझे समझ ये आना शुरू हुई कि अपने लिए सोचना कोई जुर्म नहीं. So that's how it started. And when I came here, the first place that I went to was a psychiatrist. मेरा हाल ऐसा था कि I was seeing a doctor daily. And I've been through all sorts of, जो professional mental health therapy होती है, उसको मैंने बहुत consistently, even to date, I do check in with my therapist. So once I was, I think I was going to 3 different therapists for 3 different sorts of treatments. A year or even a year and a half into that, जब मुझे कुछ समझ आया कि अच्छा ये मेरी जिंदगी है, मुझे इसके बारे में सोचना है कि क्या करना है, and I understood कि yes, everyone else will be throwing things at you, but you pick and choose. I was randomly grocery shopping and एक तरफ I picked up a watermelon और दूसरी तरफ धागे रखे हुए थे. And I stopped and I was like, there's no harm in buying these. Let's just get them because they've come in front of me for a reason. And I think that is when I started believing in my own intuitive side. क्योंकि हम सबको वो आवाज आ रही होती है, but we tend to never listen to it. It's probably the gut or the intuition or whatever. And I was very, and because I had been going into regular therapy, my doctors had really made me realize that because I had not listened to my gut feeling, I was where I was. So अगर आपके अंदर से आपका system कुछ कह रहा है कि ये ठीक नहीं है, so it's always okay to stop and listen. Everything is risk. So अपनी सुनो ना, अपने समझ के risk लो. तो खैर धागों में कोई risk नहीं था. I got them because I had done that for my thesis. सब लोग मुझे कहा करते थे कि you should do art, but I was never in that right headspace, or I never felt कि I could. And it was, and I was at a point where I had to make a career choice. Did I want to go back to a career similar to what I had, or what did I have to do? How did I have to find my stability? So it was a very shaky time for me overall. And I started working with my threads, and it's crazy, but I don't design anything. I don't draw anything. I don't have an idea about the size, anything. But I just let myself do whatever I was doing. And it was beautiful, Hamna. It was so good that the next morning I woke up and मेरी family जो यहाँ पे वो सारे obviously सब सोच रहे थे कि यार ये अब क्या करेगी. Nobody wanted to push too much because वैसे ही दिमाग कुछ सही नहीं था इतना. So everyone was letting me take it easy, but I woke up and I said that this is what I want to do as a career. And I'm like, हाँ नहीं मैं करूँगी. मगर after the initial shock, my family was like, ठीक है करना है तो करो. And they let me really follow my calling. And I think I was empowered enough to know that whatever I put my mind towards, I would be able to achieve it because I was seeing it. कहते हैं ना लोग rock bottom hit कर जाते हैं. I had hit rock bottom and मैं नीचे जाती जा रही थी. So I would keep telling myself कि इससे बुरा क्या होगा. I mean यही होगा ना कि जिंदा नहीं रहेंगे. मगर ये सब जो भी मेरे worst nightmares थे वो हो गए. So let's just give it a try. And I think it lifted me in a way that I never imagined. या मैंने कभी नहीं सोचा था कि कहाँ से रास्ता निकल सकता है. And the biggest thing is that when you put your mind towards something, God starts putting things in your way that will take you further into your journey. That's how I met you, right? We have known each other since our younger days, and through the same medium that we are talking, there was Instagram and there was Facebook. We were connected, so I was seeing what you were doing and shuttling through countries and whatever, but I never really got in touch to speak to you, and I don't know how that happened, and that's a very long story, but we connected. And slowly, and again, उस ज़माने में आपकी मंडेला की मैं देखा करती थी. आप I think UK में ही किया करती थी on ground, and you were going to Pakistan to conduct a workshop. And I remember saying it to you कि I wish मैं भी किसी दिन आपकी attend करूँगी आके. And मैं ये नहीं कह रही कि अल्लाह ने मेरी दुआ सुनी और फिर इसीलिए कोविड आ गया. You found a way to start conducting those workshops online, and again I was hungry to learn as much as I could, and as many as you would do, I would make it a point कि मुझे वो workshop attend करनी है आपकी, and everything else had to be organized in my personal life around that.
So you chose your curiosity and your growth above all.
Yes, because उसका बहुत लोग मुझे कहते थे timing odd होता है और बहुत लंबा होता है, and I would tell myself कि it's great कि timing odd है because उस वजह से my kids are asleep.
Right.
So I give full attention. इतना लंबा because because I had been getting a lot of therapy, and I knew that a 1-hour therapy session actually leaves you a lot more shaken than a 3-hour therapy session that helps you gather things. And not just with that, मैं उससे पहले जो मेरी एक therapist थी, she would do longer sessions, and I would feel much more in control after that session rather than a 1-hour session that I would do with a local doctor locally. So अंदाजा था कि हाँ अगर 3 घंटे लग रहे हैं तो इसका मतलब है कि कुछ तो सीखूंगी, because 1 घंटे मेरे लिए कुछ नहीं होता. I'm not making a statement for everyone. 1 घंटा is not good for me. So it started happening. We went on. We did the first retreat, and then you made it a monthly thing, and then आपने एक.
Did you feel a shift in you, Amna? Sorry, I'm cutting you. Did you feel like you were expressing more, opening more, or being okay with who you like? So did art in any way help you or give you tools of any sort?
I think it's been the most. I have the first mandala that I'm up in the place जहाँ मैं नमाज पढ़ती हूँ. So it was the 12th of August 2020 for me जब मैंने आपकी first workshop attend की. And I thought, मैं अपने ख्याल से उस वक्त समझती थी कि मुझे अब बहुत समझ आ गई अपने बारे में. मेरी थेरेपी थोड़ी ईज़ अप हो गई थी कि I wasn't going daily, I was once a week. So I was in a better place. चीज़ें मुझे समझ आ रही थी कि अच्छा मुझे अपना एम्ब्रॉयडरी का काम करना है, वो कैसे करना है. So मुझे लग रहा था कि हाँ मैं इन कंट्रोल हूँ, but there was still so much that I was carrying, and my biggest thing is that I am unable to express. I actually इतने सालों से I have not been able to express, which is why जब वो यहाँ तक भर गया तो collapse कर गई मैं. But through this, even though I thought मैं बहुत कंट्रोल में हूँ, जब मैंने मंडेलास बनाने शुरू किए, गाइडेड तरीके से एक प्रोसेस को करना शुरू किया with a conscious thought in mind कि okay, what is it that I'm learning, I would feel a very huge unload or a download of something each time I would. And मुझे होता था कि ये कैसे हो सकता है. फिर you know एक दफा किया, दो दफा किया, तीन दफा किया. एक दिन I was feeling a little overwhelmed about something and I was like चलो मैं खुद बनाती हूँ, अच्छा कोई घबराहट है वो बाहर निकल जाएगी. Unsolicited मैंने एक मंडेला खुद बनाना शुरू किया because मुझे था कि मैं तो बहुत आर्टिस्ट हूँ और रंग को मसला नहीं है और मुझे कंपास भी चलाना आता है, सब चीजें I know how to. I did it, Hamna, and I don't know what came out. It was disaster.
Okay.
And it was good because obviously it had to leave my system and I had to learn कि बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो कि हर चीज का मास्टर मुझे खुद नहीं बनना. बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जिसमें एक्सपर्टीज किसी और की है और जरूरी नहीं है कि सारी मेहनत मैं खुद करूं. अगर वो मेरे लिए प्लान बना रहे हैं, उसका टाइम है, उसके पीछे एक थॉट है, जहाँ पे एक रिस्ट्रिक्शन है कि ये इस तरह करना, ये इस तरह. बिकॉज जब मैं खुद कर रही थी तो मेरे ज़हन में कोई प्लान नहीं था, मैं फ्री फ्लो जा रही थी. एंड आई हैंडल माई ओन इमोशन एंड आई न्यू कि मुझे क्या हो रहा है, बट मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था. इट वाज टू मच. सो उस दिन के बाद से आई हैव नेवर डन अ मंडेला ऑन माई ओन. इवन देयर आर सो मेनी टाइम्स व्हेन यू टेल मी कि नहीं कर सकती हो, तो मैं आई एम लाइक हाँ पता है मुझे, मैं कर सकती हूँ, मैं नहीं करना भाई. मुझे अनचार्टेड नहीं, because I know कि कुछ ना कुछ निकलता है हमेशा.
So when you started doing these sessions of art, you know, I don't know if it's art therapy or meditative art or visual meditation. I like to call it visual meditation personally. But when you started doing it, did you start seeing your own creative flow get better and your relationships with your bachas and your family get affected? Were you able, did the art or the meditation that you did help you in other aspects of your life also?
बिल्कुल it did, because I wouldn't really say कि ये हुआ, but my kids knew कि अम्मा कढ़ाई करती है तो वो खुश होती है. So just leave her be. Similarly, when I started doing mandalas, और जब एक शुरू हो गया उसको बना रही हूँ या कुछ भी कर रही हूँ, so they knew that the mother is
happy.
She's happy. This is her thing to do. My daughter, who was I think 5 when I started, she's very artsy. I think she's very brave when it comes to creativity. I've never been the way she was, and मैं उसको देखती हूँ कि वो जितना enjoy करती है और वो जिस तरह पैटर्न्स को रीड करती है, जिस तरह वो उनसे रिलेट करती है, वो उसको देख के हम जो स्टोरी बुक्स बचपन में इनको पढ़ाते हैं, इट्स जस्ट अ पिक्चर एंड वी जस्ट डिवाइज अ स्टोरी. शी कैन डू इट विद व्हाट शी ड्रॉज. इट्स ब्यूटीफुल. My mother started seeing changes in me and she attended the workshop. My khala did, a lot of my other friends, and I would post things. Sorry, elderly ladies who after बड़ी मुश्किलों के बाद हमें जाती है कि अपने पे टाइम गुजारती नहीं है, तो वो उन्होंने एक्सेप्ट किया कि नहीं ये बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत मजा आ रहा है, एंड they gave it a chance. So I think कहीं कुछ ना कुछ तो हो ही रहा है. And in that, I also, what I personally would feel was that, yes, others were loosening up to give themselves the freedom to do what they wanted to do, which is great. The next was that I knew that I had to take myself somewhere from embroidery into something that was more commercial. I have been trained at work to have a very commercial approach towards art. Uh, I have been trained as a textile designer at college. I am now practicing to be a free flowing person. So I merged all of that together. And I think with the consistent therapy or visual therapy, if that's the word,
Meditation.
meditation, मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा confidence अपने अंदर आया.
Good.
And I was able to really think it through. And, you know, I had written a plan 2 years back कि मैं ऐसे करूँगी. And eventually, when I look back at it, you know, things started happening. I wanted to translate into different mediums. So my embroideries went into textiles. I started printing products. So my embroideries became prints. And मैंने जब काम शुरू किया तो मुझे कोई बहुत urgency नहीं थी. मुझे हर चीज़ को बहुत सोच के करना था. तो मुझे एक ऐसा प्रोडक्ट बनाना था जो कि सब यूज करते हैं. तो सब लोग क्या करते हैं, खाते हैं, पीते हैं, सोते हैं. एवरीवन हैज टू स्लीप, बच्चे, बड़े, बूढ़े. एंड सो आई सेड लेट्स डू बेड लिनन. सबका बिस्तर होता है, कहीं भी है कुछ ना कुछ, यू नो, some arrangement to sleep because you can't survive without it. And I did bed linen. And the piece that I chose, the embroidery that I chose, मुझे याद है जब मैं वो कर रही थी तो मुझे सब लोगों ने कहा था ये तुम्हारा ना piece समझ नहीं आ रहा, because I would post on Instagram and Facebook, and you know, people like to comment and tell you कि you know you're going overboard, ये कुछ too much है. तो मुझे बहुत सारे messages उसकी है कि ये कुछ समझ नहीं आ रही, बाकी तुम्हारा काम ठीक है, but you know politely कि you know you should stop, it's too much. And that piece, that was a reject for everyone, and the name was Chaos. That became a sprint.
Nice.
And I translated that into the first product that I did. Alhamdulillah, I did really well. I am completely sold out with what I had created, which is Allah ka ihsan. Then I did linen cushions. I started doing prints of what I did, posters, bottles, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and I'm open to whatever I can. And the thing is that because you know what's first that'll happen.
That's
what
true.
I.
So you're now selling online across the globe, mashallah se?
Alhamdulillah, I have a website.
Okay.
All my product is on it.
We'll definitely share that in the video just so people can have a look and come through and see.
So much. And again, it's just been 6 months for me to have had my website. I'm doing everything myself. My brother helps me off and on, but it's all learning things as I go. So, Bas, I'm open to a lot of product. I'm open to any suggestions, collaborating, learning, kuch bhi, jo bhi, because why not? You know, everyone is creating such beautiful things, and I think मिलके आप जब चीजें करते हैं तो वो और इंटरेस्टिंग हो जाती हैं, because बेस्ट हर किसी की एक्सपर्टीज है तो उससे सीखो, ना कि इतनी एफर्ट करके पता नहीं. So not, but I love interacting with people, younger people, with students from where I've studied in Pakistan, you know, working, talking to them also, you know, it's such a free world, और हमने ही अपने आप को इतना कंस्ट्रक्ट किया हुआ है चीजों में. So I'm learning that through art, because you know पानी यूज करते हैं, कलर यूज करते हैं, पेपर यूज करते हैं, मीडियम्स को मिक्स करना है. किसने हमें रोका है कि धागे और कागज एक साथ इस्तेमाल नहीं हो सकता? कितने इस्तेमाल नहीं हो सकते, कौन सी चीज हमें किसी ने ये कहा नहीं है, हमने ये बातें ज़ूम की हुई. With the meditation, you know, when we come to you, you are encourage us कि अच्छा एक चीज इतनी मेहनत से बनाई है, अब उसके ऊपर इंक डाल दो या पेंट डाल दो या काट दो या कुछ भी. So I remember when I tore up my first piece, I got so many messages saying, oh my God, why are you working with her? You know, she's being very selfish that तुम इतना अच्छा पीस बनाती हो, तुमसे पढ़वा रही है. और you know, everyone thinks कि मैं तो बिल्कुल एक damsel in distress हूँ, कि बेवकूफ है, इसके तो वैसी जिंदगी का पट्टा बैठा हुआ है, तो इसको अब ये मिल गई है जो कि इससे चीजें फड़वा देती है, तो let us tell her कि Amna please don't do this. So I think I don't know मुझे कितने लोगों ने मैसेजेस किए हैं कि ये कि तुम क्या कर रही हो, you have to not work with her, you don't have to do her workshops, तुम्हारा दिमाग इससे वो हो जाएगा कि तुम चीजों को फाड़ देती हो. नहीं हो रहा, because वो फटी हुई चीजें से भी कुछ नया बन जाता है. And you know पहली दफा जब मैंने फाड़ा तो मुझे My mother said कि बेचारी को धचका लगा कि मैंने इतनी प्यारी सी उन्हें कोई pretty पिक्चर भेजी और उसके बाद उसके फटे हुए टुकड़े भेज दिए. तो she's like ये क्या? तो उसके बाद जब मैंने later on कभी कुछ पढ़ा तो उन्होंने फिर वो चिल हो गई. नहीं जब तुम फाड़ती हो ना तो पहले से अच्छा बनना. So that is what I've learned from the meditation with you, that when we think this is it, it's not. It's a way to transition into another medium or in another direction. And बस यही है. And even if this is it, फिर कोई नई शुरुआत हो जाएगी.
Alhamdulillah. Amna, before I end this one last question this is my last question for the session. What would you like to tell people who don't practice art in their daily lives? What would you like to tell them that mental health ke baare se, like, if we're talking about mental health, has it brought you more clarity? Is it something that it gives you confidence, or anything that you can share to inspire others, not to attend my sessions or to come to you, but just the fact to actually bring in art in some tiny way in their lives? What do you think it has done for you?
For me, if you ask, it has given me clarity and confidence. Because lately, you know, there's a lot of thoughts and मैं बहुत सारी बातें इसके जवाब में आपको कह सकती हूँ. But the last thing that I was thinking of is that I went to an immersive show 2 weeks back, I think. And वहाँ पे एक आर्टिस्ट का काम हमने देखा जाके, and you know उसके टिकट्स बुक होने होते हैं, बड़ी मुश्किलों से मिलते हैं, and you know you're very lucky, bucket list type चीज होती है. When I was sitting there and seeing that laser show, and it was beautifully curated, it was an experience. I thought कि इस आर्टिस्ट ने कभी नहीं सोचा होगा कि इसका काम इस मीडियम में कोई और लोग इतना अच्छा सा करेंगे कि दुनिया के इतने बड़े शहरों में you know these shows happen and people will specifically come to attend these. So we really, it's through this medium that brings people together. It, you know, it is a beautiful language that you don't need to have a skill or something to be able to attend these.
Yeah.
Or look at someone's work. So I think it's the easiest form of connecting with yourself and allowing you to even get inspired by things that people who have passed away have done. यार उनके लिए it wasn't a walk in the park. अब हाँ देखो मतलब कितने बड़े नाम हैं, क्या चीजें, हम उनके काम से इंस्पायर होके काम कर रहे हैं, but it wasn't that easy for them, and that's fine.
True.
And I think that for me is very empowering. If they can do it, and with the limited resources and the
exposure,
and even you know they have handwritten letters जो कि आधे लोगों को समझ भी, हमारे पास तो क्या कुछ नहीं है. And I think art is one thing where you know वहाँ पे कोई restriction नहीं है कि आपकी ये डिग्री हो तो आप आएंगे, आप मर्द हैं, औरत हैं, ये एज है, यूं है. Anyone can come. And it's visual, like you said, it's visual. You can see it. You don't even have to even read it. आप उसको देख के आपको जो भी कुछ लगे, you know, कोई सही गलत मीनिंग नहीं है. You know, मैथ्स का एक आप थ्योरम करते हैं तो उसका एंड ये निकलना जरूरी है. You can understand it, it's not right. But with art, you can feel towards it separately. I can feel towards it in a very different way. And that's so acceptable. So I think it's a very accepting way to accept yourself.
Oh, that's nice. That's a really nice thing to say, huh?
ये भाई मुझे इसमें सिर्फ I remember I made something जो कि बहुत ना कोई wheat fields थी, पता नहीं क्या, and I showed it to my father. ये आज से 20 साल पुरानी बात. He's like मुझे तो इसमें खाना काबा दिख रहा है, and I'm like what? ऐसा नहीं था बिल्कुल. और मैं कह रही नहीं ऐसा नहीं ऐसा. बट अगर उनको दिख रहा है तो इसमें क्या हर्ज है?
बिल्कुल
कोई हर्ज नहीं है, राइट? मगर अगर किसी और फैक्ट के बारे में कहें कि भाई यू, so I think that stayed with me कि बस ठीक है भाई, जिसको जो दिख रहा है, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, true.
अपनी जिंदगी में जहाँ पे है उसको वो चीज उसी तरह दिखेगी. And that's.
Thank you, yaar. Thank you so much. This was amazing. I'm going to share some pictures of your work after this whole chat.
All right.
And I hope that people are inspired when they see this and take on their own whatever style, whatever it is that they do. Do you have anything you want to say in the end to the people who are, younger generation, or even the older aunties who, or our age group? I'm calling myself your age, just because I'm younger. But what is?
Just free yourself from everything जो हमने खुद ही अपने ऊपर ट्रैप्स बांधे. No one really cares कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं. मैं पेंट करूं, मैं जाके जॉब शुरू कर दूं, मैं कहूं मैं कुछ भी नहीं कर रही, मैं nobody cares. It's my life, I get to decide. But we think that we never get to decide, and I think that's the biggest mistake that we make. It is always our decision. But we think, we want to believe it's not, because ownership लेनी पड़ती है ना. जैसे बहुत आराम से कहते हैं कि वो शादी तो अम्मी अब्बू ने करा, डॉक्टर बनना नहीं था, अम्मी अब्बू ने बनवा दिया. Ownership, and I'm not saying it in a bad way, just do whatever you want and you will find a way, because God has made a promise that as long as you're alive, खाना वो देगा. खाने के लिए कर रहे हैं ना, like we just want to be comfortable with our lives. So just be yourself and be comfortable. I think that's the biggest thing that we can do for ourselves, be it through art, be it through anything that brings you pleasure.
Yeah, wow, thank you, Amna. That's amazing, and that's so inspiring, your story. Thank you for being vulnerable with me and all the people who will be hearing this. And I hope that they understand that life doesn't stop when pain happens. It actually just begins when pain hits us.
That's so true.
Henna? So thank you for your time and sharing all that you did with us. And I hope that people will see the images that are coming through now and understand that there is no limitation to what art is capable of doing. Once it's within you, once it's something that you practice day and night, or maybe like once an hour a day, or maybe a few minutes, whatever it may be, it has the capability to reach within and speak a language of the soul that gets unspoken many, many times. So many lives have been lost. So many words have been lost. So many relationships have been broken because things weren't spoken. So make sure that in some little way you give yourself the chance to play today with yourself and allow the conversation to begin. Thank you everybody for watching. Please check out feel free to follow her through her Instagram by just her name. As artists, it is our responsibility to keep creating beauty into the world, because the world is beautiful. Let's keep it that way. Thank you.